Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So it is around 10:15 on Tuesday, and this is what we woke up to. A beautiful snowstorm. This is one of our first, big snowstorms, though, this whole winter. Hey, get out of the garbage. Get out of the garbage. You're so bad. Now, let go. No. As I'm showing you outside, I'm sorry, guys. As I'm showing you outside, Cooper's behind me, sneaking in the garbage. He's bad. So this is our pretty backyard in the snow. This is one of our first really big snowstorms. We really only had couple little things this winter. And of course, it's close to March, so now it's time to get a big snowstorm. My son and my hubby are outside shoveling. You can't see them, but I'm telling my husband to be careful because I don't like when he's out here shoveling. But it has to be done at 54 years old. What are you gonna do? So the trees are beautiful. What are you doing? You're in jail? Huh? You have to be in jail, huh? I'm not gonna show you me because I'm not even put together yet. I haven't gotten dressed yet. I slept late this morning because Jenny didn't have to get up for program. She's actually on a Zoom call with it, but she didn't have program. So, obviously because of the roads and stuff. I'll show you another view of how pretty it is. Let me show you. Oh, Cooper, what are you doing, you loony bird? This is the front of our house. And that's the farmland across the way. It's actually, that's the screen you probably see. Yeah, it's actually where they plant, they grow vegetables and stuff. Let me open the door, I'll show you. I'll open the door and let you see it. Yeah, there we go, see? How pretty that is. It's really, really pretty where we live. Look at him running around there. He loves it. He loves the snow. Now he's barking. I've been barking at Bill. He's afraid of the blower. Bill's using the little blower thing. It's like a miniature one, and he doesn't like it, obviously. He's barking at it. But look how pretty, guys. Is that beautiful? That's the Christmas light hanging down. That my husband hasn't taken down yet in almost March, but the way it is. That's my my friend's house. So pretty. Cooper! Come here, Coop! What are you doing? You can't be running in. Oh my God, he just ran in. What are you doing? You gotta be dried off. Don't you sit on that couch. Now I gotta dry him off. Oh, he's on the couch. Oh, Lord. No. Come on, you gotta get down so Mommy can dry you. You gotta get down so I can dry you. Get off the couch. Off the couch. I guess not, huh? I guess not. Well, I got to get moving, get dressed, and get my day going. I got a lot of stuff going on today. I'll be back with you guys. I got a lot of preparing in the refrigerator. Let me turn this around. Where is the turnaround thing? Just give me 1 second, guys, because it won't turn around for some reason. I don't have the, Hey, get down. Now he's trying to get the brownies. Get out of here, bad boy. Let me pause and come back. All right, guys, I don't know. It wasn't there, but now it's there. So this is what I look like. So I'm going to go and get dressed and get myself together, do what I have to do, and then I'll be back with you guys. There's stuff I got to do in the kitchen. I got to prepare food that I have in there that if I don't do it, it'll go bad, so I need to get that done today. So that's going to be a big thing today. So I'll be back. All right, guys, so I'm making a little lunch for the fam. I'm making, Billy's having, oh, that's what I went to the refrigerator for. Billy's having a Celeste pizza, and I had 2 boxes of mozzarella sticks, mozzarella sticks, as we say in Italian, from Aldi yesterday. So I'm making those. Billy likes his pizza a little bit on the, lighter side. He doesn't like it like really hard and crispy. So I'm just going to put some cheese on it. For him, because he likes extra cheese on his pizzas. And these pizzas they don't come with a lot of cheese. Where's the shredded cheese? We had shredded cheese left, didn't we? We used it all, right?
What?
We used all the shredded cheese, right?
No, there's still some in there.
Where is it?
The white bag, it should be in the cheese area.
Oh. See it, Dad? Alright, so I'm going to put a little bit of cheese on this pizza for him. Whew. That was a little too much. Alright, let's put this back in for just like 2 minutes. And then the mozzarella sticks will be done. I think I'm going to make, I'm probably going to have one probably mozzarella stick. I think I'm going to make a low-carb tortilla pizza. I wanted to use my homemade tortillas that I made, but I put them in the freezer because they were sitting in the drawer, and I'm like, these are not going to go bad. So I put them in the freezer, but I really don't want to use them for myself because it's 25 carbs for one, where these are 4 grams for one. I can't, if I didn't have diabetes, yeah, but, so I'm going to make one of those pizzas. Yeah, so I'll show you how I do that. Give me a second. All right, guys, so it came with sauce. The mozzarella sticks you get from Aldi, they come with the sauce, so it's perfect. So I'm just going to put some sauce in here for Jen. And these are done now. I tell you, the mozzarella sticks from Aldi are pretty good. Oh, go ahead. So yeah, guys, these are really good. They're really good. The sauce is kind of sweet. It's really good though. All right, guys. So I'm just having my 2 mozzarella sticks, and then I'm gonna wait a little while before I make this because I'm not gonna eat it now. 2 mozzarella sticks will fill me up for an hour. So I think I'm gonna put it back in the thing because I don't want to take a chance of it getting hard. So after that, look at all these peppers I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 8 peppers.
So these are mine.
You said I could have them.
No.
No. I really wanted to make stuffed peppers again. They came out so good last week when I made them. But I bought chopped meat, but I bought it for chili. But I'd like to use it for stuffed peppers. I don't know. I gotta decide how I'm gonna use these because I wanna obviously use them so they're eaten. I don't wanna just use them and then throw them out. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking either make them.
You don't wash mine. Oh.
Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna do with these peppers. Don't know, guys. I don't know which way I'm gonna go because I have chopped meat, but I planned on making chili with the chopped meat. So do we want chili? There's not enough chopped meat to make chili and stuffed peppers, but I can make stuffed peppers and then get chopped meat towards the middle of the end of the week and make chili then. I can do that. And I can use like 3 of these peppers for, I can use 3 of the peppers for stuffed peppers, because what I do is I cut mine in half, so I get 2 out of 1. You know what I mean? So I got 2, 4, so that would be 6 stuffed peppers. And then these, I could either fry these up like with onions, and then keep them in the fridge and then freeze them. The only thing is I don't like how peppers come out of the freezer. I feel like they're very watery, and then you gotta rinse them and everything else. I hate that, but I also would like to have them in the freezer, you know? So, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I can make roasted peppers with these and store them in the fridge. Those are really, really good. I had some in there still that I made that I haven't eaten yet either. But I'm going to do something with them because, like I said, they're probably a couple of days until they're not good anymore because they're getting that, you know, they're hard still, but they're definitely going to get to the point where, okay, when I decide what I'm going to do, I'll come back because I'm going to drive you crazy and myself crazy until I just decide what I'm doing. All right, guys, so what I decided to do was I'm going to make stuffed peppers, and I think I'm going to take like 2 of them probably, or 3 of them, and make roasted peppers. Let me show you my other roasted peppers. Now, these are my other homemade roasted peppers. Now, the thing is that you see that stuff in there? That's from the olive oil. I forgot when I did these, and I put olive oil in here. But when you put them in the refrigerator, you can't put olive oil, because this is what olive oil does. It clumps up and it gets hard. You got to use vegetable oil. But I didn't want to use vegetable oil. I wanted to use olive oil. So anyway, can't do that and store them in the fridge. So these I'll leave how they are, and then what I'll do is I'll add, I will probably add the rest of them to here, and then just put vegetable oil in and just make, you know, you just have to mix it, but like before you eat them, and just maybe even put them in the microwave for just a couple of seconds, just to get that other stuff, that emulsified stuff, like loose. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I haven't used them. I mean, I've been using them. It was like up to here. So I still have some left though. So good, guys. The garlic and the oil just smells amazing. So yeah, so I'm going to make, let me see how many stuffed peppers I'm gonna make. I have to go downstairs and I have to get the chopped meat. But right now I'm just gonna concentrate on these. So what I do is, how I cut these is like this. And then I cut them down like this. And this is how I fill them. Let's just use this plate, since it's dirty anyway, for the seeds. This is how my mom always did them. My mother never filled a whole pepper. She always cut them like this. And did it like that. So that's how I do it. Now I want to just cut like this off because I want it kind of flat, you know what I mean? So I'm just getting in there and taking some of that skin out of there to make it as flat as possible. See? So that's a perfect pepper. This one too. And take this out. Just trimming it a little bit. There's no need for that stuff in there. This way, you know, the meat will lay more flatter in there. See? Nice, right? Okay, so that's two. I'm taking the nicest peppers. This is a nice one. I wanted to kind of do yellow too. Let's do this one. Cut the tops off. And when it comes off like that, guys, I keep it. I use it for other stuff. Like I'll put that in my chili or, you know, eat it. You either clean it out like this or you can clean it out after you cut it like I do. I just don't want to make a hole in it, you know what I mean? There we go. Just flatten it out. Ah, did I just break it? I think I did. Linda. Linda, Linda, Linda. See, I broke it. So, let's try to salvage this. Yeah, so I can still use it like that. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I don't know if I like this one. It's bothering me. I'm going to use this for a roasted pepper, I think. I think that's what I'll do. Alright, so I'm going to end up using this. Yeah. Gotta be careful. I don't want to do that again. Woo. Guys, they don't have to be perfect. I just like them a certain way, but they're fun. They're fun. You don't have to trim them down so low. You know what I mean? Perfect. Look, see? Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll do this one. Just get all those like little membranes out. And this to me is like the core of it. I don't know. There we go, guys. That's it. That's it. Whoops. Good. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I'll just make it an even 6. Okay. That's it. Okay, the rest I'm going to use for roasted peppers. So let's cut these up. I'll put the oven on. So that's, this one's annoying me. I think I'm not going to use that one for roasted peppers. I mean for stuffed peppers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and these I'll use for roasted peppers. Okay. These were nice peppers from Trader Joe's. Really, really nice. And they were cheap. They were like, I don't even know, maybe $6 or something like that. For all those peppers. Peppers are expensive. Especially yellow and, colored peppers. I was shocked. I really was shocked. It's saying my alarm thing is going off for my glucose, and it's saying signal lost, and I'm right here, right by this. I'm right by the thing. So why is it saying that? I don't know. I don't know. All right, sit it. I'm gonna see how much chopped meat I have. I might use a couple more for the stuffed peppers too. Because these are in pretty good shape too. So. Because actually, guys, if we don't eat them all, I'll freeze them. I'll freeze them and then I can heat them up in the air fryer toaster thingy or the microwave or whatever for a dinner. Because you know, when my husband's not home, it's just me and Jen and Frankie or whatever, and I could do one of these for myself and it'll be perfect dinner with some cauliflower rice or some broccoli or whatever, you know. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. So these are going to be, let's get these ready for the roasted peppers. Let me throw this junk out. All right, now, the roasted peppers, I'm going to put the oven on 425. Okay, got to preheat it. 425. But the thing is that I want to make, see, I got to do something first, so I got to make a little, I'm trying to think, I have a jar marinara, but I really don't want to use the jar. I think I'll make my own little quick marinara. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. And this I'm going to use for the roasted peppers. We used it for the pizza and the mozzarella sticks. Not a big deal. Probably going to put tin foil or parchment paper on this anyway. So that's perfect. Let's put this over here because I'm going to get a little pot and I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to make a little marinara because I bought crushed tomatoes for the chili. So I have that, so I can make a quick marinara. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, guys. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I couldn't find. I thought I was out of my garlic, my fresh garlic. But what happened was I just discovered it yesterday in the freezer because I thought it was gonna be going bad. So I threw it in the freezer and I found it. So I do have fresh garlic, and I didn't buy it. When I went to the store because it was expensive. So I just bought a little thing of minced garlic to save some moolah. But now that I have this, I'll use some of this in my gravy, in my my marinara sauce. Might as well use it up. I got it. So I'm going to cut an onion up, a half an onion, and this garlic. Frozen, but that's okay. Use your freezer, guys. I've been using my freezer for a lot of things lately. A lot of new things. Freezing stuff and, you know, also doing homemade stuff like the homemade bread and the, you know, just trying to save every little bit that you can. There's always like a way to repurpose things. Like, you know, if you have a piece of meat, if you have a little bit of chopped meat left, leave it. Put it in a Ziploc bag. Put it in the freezer. You can add it to meatballs. Just like yesterday when I made my chicken, I took the rest of the pieces that I wasn't using in my with my chicken sandwiches, and I put it in a Ziploc bag. I can add it to a stir fry. You know, everything is so expensive and you don't want waste, and everything can be utilized, you know, it really can. You just gotta think outside the box and just think and just, you know, be purposeful, you know, be purposeful, because when you're purposeful, you don't waste as much stuff. Believe me, I know, because I know from experience, because I used to waste a lot of stuff, and I still am having trouble with it, but I'm doing definitely better at it. But now that I'm really more aware of it, and really taking the time to notice what I'm doing. You know, I'm trying to be better with that because over the years, you know, you make too much food. You think this one's coming, you think that one's coming, that one, and then they don't show up, and then it's in the refrigerator, and you mean to put it in the freezer, but you forget, and you don't do it, and then you end up throwing it out. I can't even imagine how much food I have wasted over the years. You know, not even by purpose. I mean, by, you know. So it's just, you know, I'm just trying to be better at that, and I think that you guys, if you're more aware of it, you'll be more purposeful with it. I know for me it is. I know for me it definitely helps. All right, so that garlic is done. I'm gonna put heat the pot up. So like I said, I want to make a little marinara first because before I put the peppers in, I want to have the little marinara on the bottom of the pot. All right, so let's put some oil in the pan. Everything's always falling out of this goddamn thing. That's another thing I gotta do. I gotta clean out this god darn revolving cabinet. It's a mess. A mess, if I tell you. A little bit of olive oil just to cover the pan. And then what I'm going to do is, I really need my blender, but I'm not gonna ask my husband. It's a pain in the butt. I'm gonna try to get it myself. Look at that. Look at that. It's up on top of the refrigerator, you know. And I just had to stretch and get it. So I'm gonna, because I have one can of whole tomatoes and one can of crushed, because I don't want to do both crushed because I don't like that thick of a gravy of a sauce. So I was gonna just crush them with the thingy, but I like it better when I do that, when I blend them. So I'm gonna blend these up. I'm gonna pour a little bit of parsley. If I had fresh parsley, I would put fresh parsley in here. But I'm gonna put a little bit of a little bit of dried parsley in with the tomatoes. Now I'm gonna put the garlic in 1 second, but I wanna make sure that the sauce is ready to go because I don't want the garlic, because the garlic is gonna burn quickly. You know what I mean? So yeah. All right, guys, so I'm gonna cut an onion up, put the onion in, and then I'll put the garlic in too. I think I'm only gonna do like a half of an onion. I don't eat a lot of onion. You want some onion, of course, but you don't need a lot. Alright, so there is some garlic in with this too, so. Woo! I'm gonna have to put the, God darn it. Ooh, that aggravates me. I'll burn my fingers before I let that onion stay there. I will burn myself. I'm just gonna pretend like it's not there, because if I pretend like it's not there, then it's not there. I'm gonna have to put the whole thing in. just going to put the whole onion in, guys. It's not worth. I mean, it's fine. I would have used it somehow, but. All right, I'm going to put the garlic in now too, because I'm going to put the sauce in almost immediately after I do that. Because I don't want to burn the garlic. Let's give it a little mix. And you can smell. There you go. Now I feel better. I know I have issues, don't I? I totally have issues. All right. You smell the garlic. As soon as you start smelling the garlic, which is about right now. I always add a little bit of water to my gravies, to my sauces, to my marinaras. See how there's residual tomato sauce in here? I'm gonna put some water in here, shake it up, and use it because that's all flavor, and that's that's how you don't waste things. That's how you use all you got. All you can get, you can do. All right, so that's done there. Now I have a can of, like I said, I have a can of crushed tomatoes that I'll use to add to it. And I'm going to add a little bit more water to this can here. And that's it. And then I will season it up. What? All right, go ahead. Okay.
Before I go upstairs, because remember?
All right.
Later.
Is there a recycling bag now?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm talking to my friends. What are you doing? You're a lazy lump laying on daddy's legs. You have so many chairs you can lay on.
You gotta lay on me.
I mean, really, Koopy? I gotta show them. I mean, look at how cute this dog is. He's so... Look at this. Wait 1 second. I was going to turn it around. I just want to show them Cooper.
This is going to be really rough.
Is he on? Look at this, guys. He's got that chair there. He's got that couch there, and he lays with his father. So cute. All right.
What happened?
Cooper, how he lays with Dad. Unbelievable, right, guys? All right, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the roasted peppers in, the peppers in here, for the, to roast them. So I'm just trying to think because sometimes I forget exactly what I do. I know I just pour some oil on them. I'm going to use just these. These I'm going to use for little snackeries. So I'm going to salt and pepper them. If there was salt in my thing. The oven's on 425. They usually roast about 25-30 minutes. It depends. As soon as they start getting, you'll see. They start to shine. So, you put them like that. Okay, make sure you put olive oil on top of them. Okay. gonna put them in the oven. Alexa, set the timer for 25 minutes.
25 minutes, starting now.
These I'm gonna keep for little snacks. These are really good. Really good. And these I'm gonna make with the stuffed peppers, obviously. I'll show you. I'm gonna start seasoning this up. Some pepper. Lately I've been into using my my little bowls. Sometimes I don't use them, sometimes I do. Salt. Garlic powder. Parsley. Onion. And then Italian seasoning.
Mom, I'm going upstairs for this 12-9.
All right, have fun.
When I get to 1 o'clock, I'm going to go on.
Okay. All right. See you later, alligator. I thought I had. Ow, 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 ow. I thought I had basil. I know I had it, but I think I bought it. I ran out of it and I bought it. Here's some oregano, just a little bit. Yeah. And I'm gonna put a little bit of grated cheese in it. I'm a little bit low on my grated cheese, so I'm not gonna go crazy with the grated cheese, but just enough to, probably about a quarter of a cup. It just flavors it. Let me see if I have basil in here. No. I have spices in different spots, which is ridiculous. Peppercorns, cumin. Sesame seed. I might have some up there, but it's fine. So I'm gonna let this simmer for about, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 minutes. And then I will start with stuffed peppers. So I have to go downstairs in the basement and get the chopped meat because the chopped meat is downstairs. And then I'll show you that. We'll start making that mixture up. All right, guys, so I'm just cutting up. I cut up some onion. I'm gonna cut up some garlic, the frozen garlic again. I'm really excited about the frozen garlic. It's really coming out. It's really working out very well. I'm gonna do that from now on. I'm just gonna put my garlic cloves in there because I use a lot of garlic, but I don't use them enough for them to not go bad. So I'm just gonna stick them right in the freezer and they stay good, and that's fine. No waste, no losing any garlic, because that's a travesty to lose fresh garlic if you have to throw it out, and I've had to do that a lot of times. So I'm just chopping this really, really small because I'm going to put the onions and some garlic in the stuffed peppers. Very excited about this. I'm going to see if I have any cheese to put in here. I did have those little mozzarella balls, but I think I gave them to the rest of them to Jen for snack, so I probably don't have those, but I might have some provolone that I had from last night that I can chop up. That's one thing about like a meat mixture, a meatloaf. First of all, it's so budget friendly. like a meatloaf and meatballs and just chopped meat is very, it can be very budget friendly because it can go very, very far, and you could put a lot of stuff in that. You can make a big goulash with chopped meat, and add some elbows and some carrots and some onions, and put them over rice or noodles. Rice is pretty affordable, and it goes a long way and all of that. There's a lot of stuff you can do and fill your pantry with, guys. I'm telling you right now, I'm getting organized to set up my video to tell you how to set up your pantry. So, ooh. So, there's lots of ways, guys. You know? Okay, so here is the onions and the garlic. Let me see if I have any, what do I have as far as cheese goes. Today is what, Tuesday, right? Yes, Tuesday. Oh, I do have, I have some provolone, which I don't want to use all the provolone. I'm going to use, this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to use some provolone, guys, and I'm going to use a couple of string cheese, because I don't want to use all the string cheese, because if Jenny's snacking my snacks, and I don't want to use, all the provolone, because they're good for, for sandwiches and stuff. All right, so let's put I got a clean bowl, put the garlic and the onions in. The peppers are doing really well. I just looked at them. Billy just had to go out and do a little bit more shoveling because for some reason the plow guy didn't come, so the neighbor is doing the driveway, and she's a girl, and so my husband went out there and was like, I'll do some of it because it's not fair that she has to do it all. Craziness. So, this is a thing. This is 2.5 pounds of meat. I really don't know how much to use. Like, these peppers are so good. As long as you don't get them stuck in your throat. Well, he wants to go out now. Come here, Coat. Come here. Come. Come. You want to go out? You go out and bark at everybody? Go ahead. You get wet? Let him go out and have fun. So, I don't know. I'll see how much this is. And this I'm probably going to save for another little recipe that I have planned. Yeah. So. On it. Alexa, stop. All right, guys. Let's look at these peppers. see? They're getting nice and brown and stuff. Once they get a little bit darker, they become very sweet and delicious. All right, guys, so I'm gonna cut up 2 string cheese. Okay, and then some provolone. I don't want to use the string cheese, all of it, you know, because I need it for other things too. But it's perfect because it can do 2 things, you know. Good for snacks, and they're good to add to a little meal. Bill's outside shoveling, and Cooper's out there barking at him. The marinara's cooking. And I like to make them pretty small because I want the cheese to be going all throughout the meat. You know what I mean? If I'm only making 2, I got to make sure that that I cut them pretty small. That's why when you go shopping, you know, like I don't only buy like what I need for a recipe. I always get a little. That's why I'm going to tell you guys. I'm making a whole video of a list of what things to like keep at your disposal, so you can make a meal. You know, like if you have mozzarella, you can add it to a piece of chicken. If you have stuffing, you could. If you have celery, you could add it to. You know, you could put peanut butter on it and snack on it. If you have carrots, you can either cook them or you can have them raw. Now, there's always little things that you should have in your fridge too. You know, that if you can afford it. You know, a package of cheese, just because, you know, there's always bread. Usually, make sure you have a loaf of bread, a cheap loaf of bread, or the day-old bread at Walmart or wherever you get it. And you have cheese, guys, and you're golden. You're golden. And if you have a can of tomato soup, you're golden. You know, it's just, you know, you don't have to go hungry. You don't. Even if you're broke, even if you have no money, well, broke is the same thing. Even if you know you have to pay your electric bill, but you still have to eat. You know, you can still eat. You know what I mean? That's all there is to it. All right. So, well, really? That's typical. That's why I have this thing here. I should have got my other thing, my big thingy. All right, let's put this in here. Just stuff over. Linda, get organized. Just a little bit organized. I'm so glad I'm launching on these peppers because better than chips, right? Because I do have chips in there I could be munching on. And that's not good, so. Peppers are better. All right, a little bit of mozzarella. Ooh, these are coming good, guys. I'm excited about these roasted peppers. And I'm going to take 2 pieces of provolone. The cheese went down at Aldi. It used to be like $1.45. And then when all the crap happened and stuff, it went up to $1.99. Now it's $1.85. So it did come down some. Still high, but it's cheaper than ShopRite. ShopRite, you can get them on sale sometimes and stuff. But this is really the best price. And I really don't know what Walmart sliced cheese is like. I haven't really looked at it. I bought it, but I haven't really comprehended it. So I got to check that out. But yeah. So like I said, one of my YouTuber friends on here, Belinda, she said that at Walmart, her eggs are $1.89 now. So I'm just wondering, when I was at Walmart last week, the eggs were still $3.4 something. So I didn't see no $1.89 eggs. So I don't know if that's just where she lives Not sure where she lives, and I wouldn't say even if I knew, but I'm not sure where she lives, but I don't know. I'm gonna check it out because if they're $1.89, it's worth it for me to go to Walmart. I mean, I go to Walmart anyway every couple of weeks. We try to go every 2 or 3 weeks. We try not to go every week because Walmart, you know, it's awesome, but it's like a money trap, I think. You know, there's so many good things, and you just say, oh, this is cheap, this is on sale, this is really good price. So, you know, you just spend more money, and my husband gets in a little bit of a panic attack when we go to Walmart. But you also go to Walmart because things are cheaper. So I'm not going to go buy paper towels at ShopRite when they're really expensive when I can get them at Walmart. Oh boy. All right, come here, let me dry you. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Come on, let's dry you off. We're getting his body dried off. He's so good, guys. He sits here and he likes to get all dry. He likes the towel rubbing. There you go. Let mommy get you to your back and stuff. Come on. Were you playing? Were you having fun? Huh? Did you have fun? You want a treat? Does Goofy want a treat? Come inside, mommy. Give you a treat. Come on. Ooh, come on. Let's go in here. Hey, let me open the gate. Okay. Up. Sit. Over here. Sit. Good boy. He's such a good boy, guys. He deserves that treat. All right, guys. So I put some parsley, some Italian seasoning, the onions and the garlic. I'm going to put some onion powder and some garlic powder. Here's some onion powder. I'm going to put the rest in here. Going to put some garlic powder. The roasted peppers are almost done. I forgot, I thought I cooked them like 25 minutes, but no. They cook like 45 minutes usually. I think I'm going to put, I don't know why. I just feel like I want to put some diced tomatoes in here. I love diced tomatoes. Because Albie's not crazy about them, but if you don't know, they're in there. Yeah. Marinara is splattering all over the world. It's on the lowest possible heat it could be on. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit of grated cheese in here. Okay. Put some salt. And some pepper. Some water, and let me go in the back. I can see if I have any diced tomatoes. I think I do because I was going to use them for the chili. So let me put these away too. Guys, I decided not to do that because I only have the Rotel and it says mild, and I also have the regular store brand, but it says original, and it has green chilies in it, so I just don't want to take a chance because my husband doesn't like spicy, and then he won't eat it, and then it'll be wasted, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to put a little bit of the sauce in. I mean, I could open up a can of whole tomatoes, but I don't want to do that. That's stupid. So I'm just going to put a little bit of the tomato sauce in here because I like that texture of the tomato sauce and the tomatoes. So let's just get a spoon. I shut it off for this moment because, yeah, you see there's like little chunks of tomato in it already. See that? Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to add a little bit of water to this because I'm going to let this simmer later a little bit. I'm just going to add some more water to it because it's definitely too thick. See, that's better consistency there. All right. Put this over here. The roasted peppers are, I think they're gonna come out, yes. Well, let's see. Yeah. Okay, guys, see? Now they're done, okay? Now the thing is, this is the trick to roasted peppers. Woo! Yeah, you see? I'm gonna put them kind of closer together. And then this is what I'm gonna do. This is what you have to do. You take a piece of tin foil, or whatever you have, whatever, a cover or whatever you're gonna use, and you put it over, and that's the end of my tin foil. You put it over the roasted peppers for like 15, 20 minutes, and what happens is it steams, and then what happens is the skin will come right off. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Note to self, do not touch the silverware. Do not touch the tin foil. Okay. Let's leave that like that. And then that will be good. All right. All right, so let's get the chopped meat mixed up. All right, guys. Onions and garlic and cheese. Yummy! My hands are clean. Like I don't want to over mix this because then it gets tough and you'll have hockey balls, and that's not what I want. I want nice, moist. Oh my God, it smells so amazing. It really smells so good. I think I'm gonna put an egg in it to hold it together. Let's get an egg, guys. Oh. Eggs. Because I'm not putting breadcrumbs in it. That goes in a meatloaf, not in stuffed peppers. And I also want to do, I meant to get the cabbage. I want to do stuffed cabbage too. And this is like the same kind of mixture that I would make for stuffed cabbage. My stuffed cabbage, my meatloaf, and my stuffed pepper recipe is basically the same. And it's actually whatever I really want to put in it that day, but that's what I usually my go-tos are. Grated cheese, onions, garlic. I don't always do onions. And I don't always put fresh garlic in my meat mixtures. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. A little more water because water makes moisture. The only thing about the water, when you put the water in and liquid in, is you have to kind of re-season a little bit more. Because sometimes the water will dilute the flavor, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to wash out all the seasonings, So I don't go crazy. Sometimes when I make my meatballs, what I do is I'll take a little piece of meat and I will put it in the frying pan and I'll taste it because I want to make sure that it has enough salt because, once it's done, it's done. You can't put salt back in it, So I'm just going to put a little bit. I go very cautiously because I don't want to have any overly salted issues because that's not good. But guys, you live and you learn, If you put a little bit too much salt, it is what it is. You can't, that's it. You do what you can do. All right. That's good. That should be good. Smells amazing. All right, so let me wash my hands. I'm going to get the pan, get the peppers ready, And then we'll stuff them, guys, and get them in the oven. The oven's on 425. I'm going to lower it because it doesn't need to be that high. That. You know, so bake. I'm going to put it on 380. Yeah. Alright. I don't even need to wash my hands because I'm already using it to stuff these anyway. Alright. Olive oil. Now, the thing is that you have to season your peppers. Just like I seasoned the roasted peppers, even though I'm going to put them with garlic and olive oil and oil in the jar, you still want them to be seasoned. Okay? Alright, so let's do this. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to take them all at once, because I'm not going to sit here and salt every freaking one, and pepper every one. So, I'm going to use my salt shakers, because my hands have stuff on, and I don't want to be sticking them in the salt thing. Alright, so a little bit of salt. I'm going to use this pepper. Woo! A little bit of this pepper. Alright. Now we're going to do some garlic powder. You know what would be really good? Is to put like a piece of cheese on the bottom. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go overboard, but that's what I would like to do. Okay, I don't have any more onion powder. It's probably up in the cabinet up there. I'm not going to worry about it right now. So I'm going to do some parsley. And then I'll just put a little bit of Italian seasoning. Not much, because Italian seasoning can be a little strong if you go a little overboard with it. I did that with a recipe a couple of days ago, last week or something, and my husband said to me, he said, what is that? What's that taste in there? And I'm like, what? He's like, I don't know, that strong taste. And he loves Italian seasoning. Like, he wants me to put Italian seasoning on his burgers. Like, that's what, you know, how much he loves it. And I think I went a little overboard with it because it really, it tasted very strongly. It had a very strong Italian seasoning taste, which was good, but it was very strong. So, you just got to be careful with Italian seasoning, guys. All right. All right, so here we go. So now you see how moist that is? That's how you want it. That's going to be a moist meatball, a juicy stuffed pepper, a juicy meatloaf. That's what you got to do. It has to be wet to the touch, guys. That's how I do it. Doesn't mean you have to do it that way. If you don't want to do that, if you want to put breadcrumbs in yours, by all means, do whatever you want. What I show you is just a concept of how I do it and how I was taught, how I learned. This is what I show you, but you don't have to do everything I do. You can deviate. You could change whatever you want. If you want to put ketchup instead of sauce, if you don't want to put anything, you don't. If you don't want to put garlic, don't put garlic because you don't like garlic or your onions hurt your stomach. You don't have to do any of that. You just do what you want to do for your family and what your family likes. That's how you come up with recipes. You know, sometimes you don't. You omit something because like my son, he doesn't like mushrooms, so I won't put mushrooms in this. You know, Jenny doesn't really like mushrooms either. And, you know, there's certain things that, like, they don't like a lot of onions in, so I'll cut the onions really small. You know, you accommodate for your family. You make the recipes that around your family's likes, of course. That's what it's about. That's what you do. So, there's no worries about it. And you're in your own kitchen. You can do whatever the hell you want. You want to use Gruyere cheese, blue cheese for these? Use blue cheese. You want to use feta? Use feta. Oh, feta would probably be really good with this. You want to use Gouda? Use Gouda. Don't use any freaking cheese. I don't care. You know what I mean, guys? It's your kitchen. Do what the hell you want. Do what you want when you want it. Okay, so just get them like kind of even. You don't have to be really even, but you want all to be like the same because I want them to cook are kind of the same. And you don't want one to get a little angry if one has more meat than the other. You know how that goes. Alright, let's put some more in here. Oh, Linda, you're a moron. See, this is what I do, guys. Oh, you know what? That's okay. That's all right because this is what I planned on doing anyway. That's all right. That's okay. This is what I planned on doing anyway. I wanted to use this plate because I want to put sauce on the bottom of the plate of the thing. Let me rinse my hands off. Yeah, I want to put them in that pan because I want to put sauce on. I want to put marinara on the bottom of that pan. Guys, when I make these stuffed peppers, especially stuffed peppers, meatloaf, chopped meat gravy, I think of my mother. Oh God, I talk about this every single time that I do this, but it just brings back so many memories of my mom and my aunts, and just, you know, death is so hard, guys. It really is hard. God bless everybody that's mourning in death right now. Know that no matter what happens, guys, that I always say this, and I've said this to myself to make myself heal better and feel better, is that I feel like my mom and my dad and my aunts and all the people that I miss and love and that died, they live in my heart. They don't live at the church. They don't live at the cemetery. They live in my heart. So therefore, they can never be gone. That's what I try to tell myself every time, because, you know, I get upset or really get this knot in my stomach and sadness over it. I always say to myself, they're in my heart, therefore they can never be gone. So it just warms my heart and makes me feel a lot better. So yeah, so God bless everybody, guys. All right, so with saying that, just wanted to say that. I'm going to put some sauce on the bottom. All right, a little bit. Okay. Put the peppers in. Layer the peppers in. And then, when they're done, right before they're done, I'm going to put some grated cheese on top. No idea who that is. All right, this is going to fit a little tightly, but that's fine. Let's squeeze these in here. So I'm going to cook these for about 40 minutes. Now, I don't want the meat like overly cooked like a ball. I don't want it rare, obviously, because you know, it's chopped meat, whatever, but I don't want it, I want it just done. I don't want it overcooked or anything like that. But the pepper has to cook long too, because I want the pepper to be soft. I don't want the pepper to be hard. That's just the way I like the peppers. So, and like I said, if you like, I'm just gonna put the rest of this olive oil on top, guys. Why waste it? If you don't like the peppers soft, leave them crunchy. If you don't like them hard, leave them soft. Everything is up to you. That's what's great about cooking in your own kitchen. I'm telling you, I've had it with restaurants. Had it. All right. And I don't know what it is, guys. There's something about this that excites me. This excites me. What is wrong with me? I think I need to go to the therapist. Like, really, the oil on my hands, like getting my hands in mix with the garlic hands, garlic and oil, olive oil hands are the best hands, guys. Just like people who like to cook are always the best people. Everybody's the best people. You don't have to cook. Even if you don't cook, you're the best person. Anyway, I got issues. So I love the olive oil and the garlic and stuff on my hands. I just do. I really, really do. It makes me very happy. Okay, let me find the, where the heck is the spoon? Oh, I can never find anything when I need it. It's probably in the sink. Why it would be in the sink. All right, so I'm just going to put tomato sauce, a little tomato sauce on every one. Okay. Oh my God, can you guys see? Guys, these are gonna be so good. So yummy. I'm making your stuffed peppers, Mom. I know you're giggling up there in heaven with all your friends, all your pals. Drinking a White Russian. That was my mom's favorite drink, a White Russian, which is Kahlua and milk. No, not Kahlua and milk. Is it Kahlua? I forget. Bill,
What?
a White Russian is Kahlua and milk?
What,
A
honey?
White Russian is the Kahlua and milk?
Cool milk, yeah.
A White Russian, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That was my mother's favorite drink. Anyway, guys, moving on. I'm going to put this in the oven now for 40 minutes. Look. Oh, my freaking God. Then I got to wash my oiled hands. All right. All right. Let's wash up now. All right, guys. Let's do this with the roasted peppers. See that? Look at that, guys. Now, what's going to happen is I'm making a low-carb pizza now because I'm hungry. What's going to happen is the skin is going to come right off. Look, the skin literally peels right off because it all steamed. Okay, you want all that skin off. Okay, so I'm just going to put it in here. Peel the skin off. I don't mind any of that black charred stuff. That stuff is awesome. That's the flavor right there. Sometimes it's a little hard to get off. Not really, usually, but... Well, that I'm going to eat. Oh my God, that's so good. I'm going to put these here. Once I get the skin off. See, guys, it just comes right off. Oh my God, they're so sweet. Look how easy. That right there is like gold, liquid gold. Oh my God, it's so good. So good. Delicious. Oh my God, that is amazing. If you make them, guys, try that. Try that. All that charred stuff, so good. So just use your fingers. That is delicious. It's like, if you like garlic and you like roasted garlic. I'm sorry, guys. I enjoy these things, so I'm not embarrassed. And I'm Italian, and that's what Italian ladies do. That's what my grandmother did, that's what my great aunts did. That's what my mom did. So, I'm not going to apologize for who I am. I'm never going to do that. Because if I did that, then that would be like I'm ashamed of who I am. And I'm not ashamed. Because I do things the way I grew up. You know? That's it. Again, whoever doesn't like it, you know, doesn't have to watch me. So, that's the beauty of YouTube. You could just click off. But I do appreciate you watching. I appreciate everybody. I love everybody. I really do. I really do. Alright, I gotta check my gotta check my tortilla thingy, tortilla thingy. Tortata, whatever it's called. Let me wash my hands. All right. Guys, so sweet. If you never made your own roasted peppers, do it. So easy. So easy to do. All right, let me check this tortilla. All right, guys, so here is, I'm gonna put some peppers on there, I think. Here is the pizza tortilla thingy. So I'm gonna put some sauce, just a little bit. I don't want an enormous amount. Okay. That's probably it right there. It's really crispy. Okay. I am gonna put some of these roasted peppers on here because they're just too good. They're too good to pass up. Let me get the provolone. Where is that got to the mama scissor here? Ow. I'm always hurting myself, always. Alright, let's just put it all. Alright, guys. Look what I'm gonna do. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's it right there. Right there. Drop. Of tomato sauce. And let's put some pepper. Let's put some garlic powder. And some parsley. Alright guys, let's put this in the back in the oven. Let's put it back in the air fryer. Yummo. Alright guys, so here's the rest of the roasted peppers. Let's put them over here. Okay. Here's the knife. It didn't even get messed up or anything. So what I'm just going to do is slice them like this. I slice them thin, the strips. Okay. Now I let that jar sit out because I want to make sure this is working here. Because I want to put, I wanted to, yeah, see, it's becoming emulsified. It's becoming like liquid now. I want to get a lot of the olive oil out of here. Because, like I said, it gets really thick. So I'm going to put I'm gonna put vegetable oil in now. I'm just gonna leave a little bit of the olive oil so it does still flavor. It still has the flavor of the olive oil. Okay. So this is what I'm doing. I cut it up in little strips. I'm gonna put it in here. It already has some garlic, but I'm gonna put a little bit more garlic in it. Guys, I'm telling you, if you can make homemade, make homemade. Ow. I want it kept up fairly small. Alright guys. There we go. Get all that goodness up. I gotta check my pizza. And then what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna put a drop of vegetable oil in here. Not gonna put any olive oil anymore because you saw what happened. But it needs a little something. Some people put vinegar. I'm not gonna put any vinegar in mine. You could put it on when you eat it. You know, mix it up, clean it up. It needs to be cleaned up because and then give it a good whoops. Make sure it's closed, then give it a good shake. Oh, guys, it smells so yummy. It smells amazing. Look at that. Look at that. That is going to be so yummy. Marinating with all the garlic and the seasonings and everything. So freaking yummy. And it still has the olive oil flavor because it had olive oil in it. Yummo! Get my pizza. Oh. Guys, look at that. Oh my God, look at that pizza. Holy moly. Oh my goodness. Where's my spatula? Where's my spatula? Where's my spatula? Here it is. Oh my God. Guys, look at that. Look at that. I don't like the way I look today. My hair is annoying me. But this is my pizza, guys. This is it. All right, let's move this. Put this here. And let's cut it up. Guys, look at that. And it's low carb. Low carb. Guys. Oh my God. so good. Mm. So yummy. What a great cooking day in my kitchen. I got stuffed peppers in there. They're cooking. I made a pizza. I made roasted peppers. Let's take this off. I made roasted peppers. I made stuffed peppers. And I made, what else? A low carb roasted pepper pizza. So that's it, guys. I'm done right now. Alright, guys, so listen. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because when you subscribe, it really does help my channel grow. And guys, I'm getting there. I have like 30 more to go before I get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm very excited. Thank you so much, guys. All because of you. I love doing this. I'm having a ball. So much fun. Don't forget to hit that notification button with that bell. I'm just looking at Cooper. He's so cute. With that bell, so you guys can be notified every time I open up, every time I upload a video. Like and share. And don't forget to comment down below, because I love when you guys comment, and I love commenting back. Also, on the What's for Dinner later, I will show you the end, the finished stuffed peppers. They're just, all they have to do is cook, and then I'll show you them. So I'm very excited. They're not going to be What's for Dinner tonight. I'm making something else for the What's for Dinner, but you'll see when you come on, when we come on in a little while. So we'll see you later, guys. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Gonna go eat my pizza. Really good.
Alright?
Yeah, my pizza's so good. Bye, guys. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So I'm coming on, guys, because I'm doing a What's for Dinner. And What's for Dinner tonight is pork roast. Now, I have this big, huge pork roast, so I decided I'm going to cut it in half, and because it's way too big it's way too big for all of us. So look at the size of it. It's huge. So I'm going to cut it. I'm just trying to think, because I'm going to use it for boneless pork chops too. So I'm trying to think how big I want to make the pork roast. I think I'll make it to here. Yeah. And this right here, I'll save for pork chops. All right, guys, so this is what I do. I'm going to show you quickly. I take my knife, my paring knife, and I make holes inside in the meat, right next to each other, and I push down with my finger, because what I'm going to do is make a garlic mixture with parsley and seasonings, and then I stuff the garlic down into the pork. Okay, so the garlic will be inside of the meat. Just press it down. Okay. I have my oven preheated to 400. Okay. Alright. Okay, so make as many holes as I can.
Really?
Okay. And all right. So I was going to cut up fresh garlic, but I'm not going to do that. I am just going to use the mince because I don't have time. I really don't. Because I need to get this in because it's 4 o'clock and this won't probably be done until like 6:15. Cooper, stay. No, Cooper. That is not for you. That is not for you. So what I'm going to do is this, guys. I'm going to pour. I'm going to use this. I'm using this pan, but I want to just use the garlic. Put the garlic in here. Okay. So what I do is I put parsley. Okay.
Go get out of there.
Where is he?
Think he's drunk?
Oh. Parsley.
Go back.
I put a little bit of garlic. This one's freaking closed. Ugh. A little bit of garlic. I know it has garlic in it already, but that's what I do. Salt, pepper. And then what I do is I put some olive oil. Okay.
How long did it take you to jump on that?
Mix this like this. Okay.
Some people to the left, it is after theirs. Huh? People to the left to theirs. Yeah. She's got a lot on her own now. Yeah,
And a little bit more parsley. All right. Now, this is how I do it. Okay, I put the garlic on and then I just start stuffing it. Just stuff it down with my finger. Just push it down as far as you can get it. Okay, you go for each hole, you know, and you get it as far down as you can. A lot of times it doesn't get all the way down there, and that's okay. It's just, you know, it's not going to be perfect. But get as much in of the holes as you can. Just push the garlic down. I don't know what we're having with this. I don't have any potatoes to make mashed potatoes, I don't think. I have to look back there. I'm not really sure what we're gonna have with it.
I have some big ones.
Yeah, I definitely have some instant. I can make some instant. Yeah, I can make some instant if I want. If you want. Okay, so you just keep shoving the garlic in. Get as much as you can in each hole. It's hard a little bit to keep track, but shove it in, shove it in, shove it in. Shove it in. It smells so good, guys. The garlic and the olive oil. Woo! Smells yummy. So you just do that. Get as much in as you can in all the holes that you got here. Now this all the juice from the pork that goes down into the pan. I'm gonna take out some of that juice for the gravy. So that gravy is gonna be nice and flavored with the garlic and just with the juice of the pork and all the seasonings. So it's gonna be delicious. Oh. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. That's as much as I'm gonna get in there. Then I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna rub this in to the garlic that's here. Rub it in. Okay, look at that. Yum. Oh. Rub it in. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna just wipe my hands a little bit. I'm gonna put some more salt on the pork roast itself because I didn't season the pork roast. Let's do the pepper. Come on, you gotsy thing. Pepper. And the garlic powder. Okay. And let's put a little Italian seasoning. Just a little bit, not a lot. Now I'm going to put a little bit of water in this pan, not a lot, just a little bit to start out with. And then I'm going to put it in a 400-degree oven for like 30 minutes, and then I'll check it, and I might have to lower the flame a little bit. I don't know. Okay, so look, guys, that's going to go in the oven right now. Alexa, set the timer for 35 minutes.
35 minutes. Starting now.
Yeah. Ugh. Can't waste this. It's got to go in the pan. All right. All right, so what I'm going to do with this is while I have it out still, and I got you guys with me, oh God, I'm going to cut this into pork chops. Oh. These are good because these are like the dark, these are like the end, like the shoulder almost, which is so good. Put these in maybe in the crock pot with something. So good. Okay, so I'm just gonna put these in. I'm gonna put these in a Ziploc. So I got a lot of stuff. For $7, guys, that roast was literally $7.70. That's what it was. And look at all I got out of it. It's amazing. Where's that? Where's the garlic? Oh, amazing, amazing, amazing. All right, so I didn't use this, so I could put this back. All right. Let me get a Ziploc bag to put this away. These are going to be nice. These are going to be really nice. Look at those. Delicious. Pork can be amazing if you cook it the right way. If you don't cook it the right way, if you overcook pork and like shoe leather, then it's going to taste like shoe leather. But if you cook it the right way, pork is amazing. All right, let me get a Ziploc bag. Oh, guys, let me show you. I'm going to show you the stuffed peppers that I made earlier. I'm going to put these in the fridge for right now, just until I decide what I'm doing with them, before I put them in the freezer. hands with soap in 1 second. And then we'll figure out what we're going to make with it. Let's leave this here for a minute. So, what time is it, Belle?
4:21.
What?
4:21.
Come on. 4:21. Alright, I think you know what I'm going to do, guys? This is what I'm going to do. I did an earlier video of stuffed peppers and other stuff. I was going to do 2 separate videos, but I think what I'm going to do is just add this, what's for dinner, on to the other video. Because it's long already, so it'll just be a little bit longer. And this way I'll have my what's for dinner on it. So that's what I'm going to do. So this video, you're going to see it's before I come on and say, hi guys, you know, it's my what's for dinner. You're going to see video before then, and then it'll just go into the what's for dinner video. That's what I'm going to do. Because it's ridiculous to put up 2 videos when I could just do one. I'll just do the one, and that's it. All right? Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to get a few things done here, and then I'm going to figure out what we're going to have with it. Did I show you the stuffed peppers? No, I don't think I showed you. Talked about it, but I didn't show you. I never put any cheese on them, but that's all right. Here are the stuffed peppers. Me and Billy were chomping on one. Look, we were eating one. We were munching on it. We were tasting it, and when it came out, look, it's really, really good, guys. Really moist. Look. Mmm. Mmm. So yummy. So, this is another dinner for one night this week. So yummy. So that's all done and ready. I'll be back, guys. All right, guys, so I'm going to take the meat out because it's probably just about done, and I have to take some of the juice out of the pan and put it in the pan for the gravy. I had these vegetables in my refrigerator. They were fresh broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. So I just threw these in here with some seasoning. Well, actually with some butter and olive oil. I got to put some garlic in here yet, but I want to do this first. So let's get this out. Okay. Get this out. I need some new pot holders desperately. Let's test this because I tested it before and it was almost done. Oh yeah, it's saying it has to be it has to be at 145, and it's at 145. So it's done. If I cook it any longer, it will overcook. Yep, perfect. So what I have to do is carefully put this at the end here. That is a nice sized pork roast, isn't it, guys? It's gonna be yummy. I was gonna stuff it, but I couldn't stuff it because I didn't have any cooking twine. All right, so I'm gonna season the gravy with that, see? And then what I do is I usually add a packet of this gravy. If not, I would just, or if I didn't have this, I would just add chicken broth, and then I would do like a roux, you know, with flour and butter or whatever. But I have this, so I'm just gonna add that. That'll flavor it. And I'm gonna add a little bit of cold water to it. And then some seasonings. And if I have to thicken it with some flour or cornstarch, I will do that. I'm just gonna put this on for a minute so I can see what's going on here. Woo! You know what, I gotta do this. I gotta move some of this stuff over here. I had a lot going on in this kitchen today, guys. Did a lot of cooking today. Alright, put that on here. Put that there. And this. Can you guys see this? What's going on here? I can't stand the glare on the light. I don't get it. The ring light that I use is a glare, has a glare. And this Gotsy light has a glare. But I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Alright. So I have leftover macaroni and cheese that they can have, or I have or I can make. I'm gonna make mashed potatoes as well. So, and I'm also making a frozen bag of broccoli because Jenny asked for me broccoli and cheese, and my son won't eat. He won't eat any of this, any of the cauliflower or anything. So I'll just make that. Just made that in the microwave. And I have cheese to just put over it, and it's fine. I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to let that settle a couple of minutes, and then I will start cutting it up. But I want to get the garlic. I'm going to put a couple of these cloves in, guys. I put 3 in. Oh my God. I literally almost just got killed by a gravy packet. Ooh, gravy. I should have made this gravy. That was too high of a flame. It's gonna burn. Yeah, I wanted to use up these vegetables because they were sitting in there. And I was gonna eat them raw, but I just haven't gotten to them yet. So I said, let me make them before they go bad. That's what I'm really trying to be vigilant, guys, is using things up and not wasting things, because that's how you spend a lot of your money. You know, you spend the money and then things get wasted, and then what's the sense of it? So if you don't use it, you're still gonna waste it, if that makes sense. I don't know. Gotta get some water. I'm very thirsty.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Jen.
I love you.
I love you.
Mom, get the school card.
Let's see. All right. So we gotta season the stuff. We didn't season any of it. I literally was just watching the news and heard on the news that stevia, which they say for diabetics to use, stevia can cause heart attacks, blood clots, if you use a lot of it. And you know what the lady has the nerve to say, the dietitian lady? She says, so just have good old sugar. What the hell? This is what she says, okay? Meanwhile, you go to the doctor and all they say is, oh, you can have the stevia and stuff. Meanwhile, it's worse for you than sugar is. And they literally tell you now, well, there's 2 endocrinologists in my office that I go see. And my and the main guy always told me that he would rather me have a little bit of regular sugar than have the, like the sugar free and all that, because it all has that stuff in it, like I said on my other video. He told me that. So he said he would rather me have a little bit of real sugar than have that, because it has all those chemicals and stuff in it. You can't win for losing, guys. If you can't win for losing, who do you trust? Who do you believe? What do? You just take your chances with whatever. That's the way it is. That's what it is. So here I am. You know, I discovered this week also that there's corn syrup in the sugar-free creamers. That's the first ingredient is corn syrup, because my sugar spiked when I had made a cup of iced coffee, and I looked at the back and it says corn syrup is the first thing. So there you go. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. I don't know what to say. I don't think anybody knows, honestly. Alright guys, anyway, let's get cooking on the, let's get cutting on the meat. Where is my towel? God help me. Lordy, lordy. I'm just sharpening my knife. Alright, what do I gotta do with this? Where's the microwave directions? Make as directed, except heat water and butter in uncovered 2-quart microwave casserole dish on high 5 to 50 minutes, and then what? I am so confused right now. Except heat water. Oh, just added the flakes, I guess. I don't freaking know. So it's 2 cups of hot water. So I'm just gonna do this. Just putting a little water in the vegetable guys because I don't want them to burn. So I just added a little bit of water so they can just stay on low. You know what I mean? All right, perfect. Okay, so I just got to cut the meat up.
Jan, bring me a water bottle. Can I try a little piece?
What?
Can I try a piece?
I guess.
Do I speak Spanish?
I understand Spanish.
I don't.
Oh my God, see that, guys? Look at that.
Cut that in half, it's too big.
Look at how the garlic is. Oh my God. That is like freaking amazing.
Right down there with the ball. Right here next to this pot, Dad, right next to this pot.
That is so good.
Put lemon on that?
What?
Put lemon on
No, I just got that hit
lemon.
too. Tastes like a little bit of lemon.
Why?
I have no idea.
What's not so taste like lemon?
It does have a little tang to it.
Doesn't help
All I
with
put was garlic.
lemon. This was not different.
I did not put anything different on it. Garlic and olive oil. And the seasonings that I always use. I got the same hint. Hint of like lemon. I like lemon. I happen to like lemon on pork anyway, but I don't get it.
I don't like lemon on pork.
Now it doesn't taste like it. Just the first piece tasted like it.
I did the ice again. Linda.
Okay. Why is this coming out pink when it said it was done at 1:45? It said it was at 1:45.
I'll cut a little white pieces off and put back in the oven.
Yeah, it's showing 1:45. This knife's really aggravating the crap out of me because
Why?
it's just. So, what I'm gonna do is I'll just put it back in the oven for like 5-10 minutes. What?
We want to keep it warm anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, Jan.
I just don't understand why
Jan.
it's so pink like that. Don't take the raw parts.
Right?
Well, kind of will.
What are you doing with these? They're still sitting here.
Let's put them away now because I was going to make something different and I didn't make it. So I want to cook the whole thing, but I don't want to. Do that right now. So I'm just going to actually, that's what I'll do.
The next piece got the better. First piece takes a lot.
Yeah, I tasted the same thing. It's just so odd. I didn't put lemon in it. So strange. I wonder if the garlic. No, the garlic doesn't have any. All right, I'll put this back in the oven for a few minutes. I hope these aren't freaking burnt. All right, the gravy's just about done. Everything is done now. We're just waiting for the meat. The meat has to get cooked a little bit more, which I don't get, but. All right. I'm gonna do. Oh, I can't do that. I'm gonna just use another pot, another bowl, guys. Just wait 1 second. I dropped a carrot and literally just stepped on it. I just stepped on the carrot. All right, so I have broccoli. Okay. Salt. A little bit of butter. And then what I'll do is just I have that cheese sauce inside, and I'll just put some cheese sauce over on top of it. Frankie and Jen, they could have that. And now, it's the hot water for the mashed potatoes. I'm not having any mashed potatoes. I'm just having the vegetables because I can't. So that's that. Instant mashed. And get the milk and just put a little bit of milk in it. I gotta get more butter too. Yeah, that pork, I'm going to take it out in a couple of minutes. It doesn't need very long at all. Oh, damn it, that's salt. I meant to pepper. Alright, guys. Let's throw this stuff out. Let me get the cheese sauce. Alright, guys. I'm going to put this in the microwave for a minute. I'm not going to put any more. I was going to use that other packets maybe, but I don't think I need it. It's enough. It's plenty. Alright, we're going to check that meat because I think it's done now. Get the meat out. The rest is done, guys. But I'm gonna put this piece in for just another couple of minutes. I'm gonna leave this piece in and take the other pan out. There we go. Alexa, set the timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Starting now.
All right. Okay. Yeah, this is all done here. They just needed a couple of minutes. That's perfect. All right, dinner's ready. Let me get our plates together, guys. All right, guys, so here is my plate. I got a little bit of applesauce. I got a tiny drop of mashed potatoes. Yes, I did take a little bit. I got my pork and I got my veggies, broccoli, cauliflower, carrots. I'm very excited. This is going to be a delicious meal. I'm very tired because it's been a very long day, but I had fun in the kitchen. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out in my kitchen with me today. I so appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I know my hair is a mess and I look just awful today. But anyway, that's just my own opinion. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button with that bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share. And don't forget to comment down below because like you guys know, I love when you comment. So we'll see you on the next video. Bye guys. Bye.